Good morning students, this is HD Pawar, your economics madam. We will continue with the second part of measures of central tendency or averages from the textbook statistics for economics. Today we will deal with mean for discrete data. Calculation of mean for grouped data, that is a discrete series where x and f values are given. The sum is given here. Calculate mean for the following data. The x values are given as 64, 63, 62, 61, 60 and 59, and f values are given in the row 8, 18, 12, 9, 7 and 6. The formulas are similar to the individual observation with slight changes. Instead of summation x, we will take it as summation fx upon n, and in assumed mean method, instead of summation d, we are taking it as summation fd, and in step deviation, instead of summation d dash, we will take it as fd dash. So let's take the solution here. Put columns x, then f values you put, then we need to find fx. Fx is x into f. When you multiply, you get fx, that is 64 into 8, 512, 63 into 18, you are getting 1134, 62 into 12, you get 744, 61 into 9, you are getting 549, 60 into 7, you get 420, 59 into 6, you get 354. Then n value, n you have to calculate, that is total of frequency, n is 60. So some direct method, summation fx upon n is what? 3713 divided by 60, we get it as 61.88. Now for assumed method, we need d and fd. So let's calculate d column first. D is what? X minus a. Now x we will assume, a we will assume as 60. Any value you can assume, you can suppose. Now here in this problem 60 is taken because it is a round figure. Then a is 60 and you find d, that is x minus a, x value minus the assumed mean, that is 64 minus 60, you are getting 4, 63 minus 60, you are getting 3, 62 minus 60, you get 2, 61 minus 60, you are getting 2, then 61 minus 60, you are getting 1, and 60 minus 60 is 0, 59 minus 60, you will get minus 1 here. Then we need to find fd, that is you will multiply the f column with the d column, that is 8 into 4 you get 32, 18 into 3 54, 12 into 2 24, 9 into 1 9, 7 zeros are 0, 6 into minus 1, here it is minus 6, I have shown in red ink. When you add the fd column, you are getting summation fd, that is 113. Then you have the assumed value here 60, and n value is also there 60 here. So you put the values in the formula, that is 60 plus 113 divided by 60. You will first solve the division part, that is you will write 60 as it is plus 113 divided by 60, you are getting 1.88. So when you add 60 plus 1.88, you will get 61.88. Then step deviation method, we need to find d dash. We need to find d dash, and c is the common width of the class x values. Now d dash, simply you can write it as D divided by C. Now just see in the x values what is the class width, what is the width here, what is the difference between each value. The difference is 1, that is 64 minus 63 is 1, 63 minus 62, 62 minus 61, 61 minus 60 and 60 minus 59, it is 1. So here C will be 1. D dash is simply the D values divided by C. So what is here D value? 4 divided by 1 is 4, 3 divided by 1 is 3, 2 divided by 1 is 2, 1 divided by 1 is 1, 0 divided by 0 is 0 and minus 1 divided by 1 is minus 1 only. Then we need FD dash column. So what you will do? You will take the F column and the D dash column and you multiply F by F into D dash, you get FD dash. That is 8 into 4, 32, 18 into 3, 54, 12 into 2, 24, 9 into 1, 9, 7 into 0 is 0 and 6 into minus 1 is minus 6. When you add the FD dash column, you are getting summation FD dash, that is 113. You put the formula is given here, put the values in the formula, that is assumed mean is 60 plus FD dash is 113 divided by 60, that is n into class width 1. Then when you solve the formula, you are again getting 60 plus 1.88 and that is here C is 1, that is common factor. I have written it in bracket for you. Now the direct method, assumed method and step deviation method, whichever method you are solving, the answer has to be same, which means your problem is correct. So all three methods are giving the same answer, that is 61.88. Then let us take calculation of mean for grouped data continuous series. Now here the class interval for continuous series, the class interval or x and f values are given. The calculation is the same as the discrete data, only difference is the midpoint of the various class intervals are to be taken. Here continuous series means here class interval is given, we call it as x values. So here we need to find the midpoint of the class interval. Now direct method, we have taken it as a summation fx. You can simply write it as fx also, but I have written it as fm because we need to find the class midpoint of the class interval, fm upon n, then where m is the midpoint of the class interval. Then for assumed mean method, the formula remains the same as the discrete, and for step deviation method also the formula remains the same as the discrete method. So let's take one solution here, problem here, and let's find the solution for it. Find mean wages of workers by assumed and step method. Okay, by assumed and step method we will take all the three methods. Direct method also we will do. Now here wages or x values are given, that is class interval is given 15 to 25, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, so on up to 75 to 85. Then the f values are given here as 6, 11, 7, 9, 4, 2, 1. Then when you find the total of frequency, that is you get n value as 35. Now we cannot do fx because x values are in the form of class interval. So you will find the midpoint of a class interval. How will you find the midpoint here? I have shown it here. The midpoint is the lower limit plus the upper limit of the class interval divided by 2. So here 15 plus 25 divided by 2 will give you 20. Similarly 25 plus 35 divided by 2 will give you 30. So on you get 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80 as the midpoints. Now you do f into, we need to find fm. So f column into m column, midpoint column, we multiply. So to get fm, that is 6 20s are 120, 11 into 30 330, 7 into 40 280, 4 into 50 200, 4 into 60 240, 2 into 70 140, 1 into 80 you get 80. So when you add the when you total the fm column, you are getting summation fm, that is 1390. Now let's see here direct method also. We have done summation fm upon n, that is 1390 divided by n value 35. We get mean as 39.71. Now for assumed mean, we need to find fd and assumed value. Now in the midpoint you see we have taken the central most value 50 as assumed mean. Okay, so you find the d column. Now d is what? We have taken it as x minus a, or here we are writing it as m minus a, that is the mid values minus assumed values. So 20 minus 50 you are getting minus 30, 30 minus 50 you are getting minus 20, 40 minus 50 you are getting minus 10, 50 minus 50 0, 60 minus 50 you get 10, 70 minus 50 you are getting 20, 80 minus 50 you are getting 30. Okay, then we need to find fd column. For it we need to find summation fd. So fd is f column into d column, you will get fd column, that is 6 into minus 30 180, 11 into minus 20 minus 220, 7 into minus 10 minus 70, 4 into 0 you get 0, 4 into 10 40, 2 into 20 40, 1 into 30 you are getting 30. When you add the fd column you get summation fd, that is minus 360. You add the minuses and you add the plus and you subtract the minus and the plus, you are getting the total value as minus 60. Let's put it in the formula here. Assumed value is 50, summation fd is minus 360, n value is 35. So you first solve the division part, minus 360 divided by 35. So here 50, here plus into minus is minus, so 50 minus 10.2857 you get 50 minus 10.29 as mean. 50 minus 10.29 which is equals to 39.71, which is the same answer like the direct method. Now for step deviation we need to find one more column, that is d dash and c. Now what is d dash? D dash is what? D divided by c. Now here c is the common width of the class interval. How much it is? How do you find the common width of the class interval? Class width is what here? I have given here upper limit minus the lower limit. For of the first class is what? 25 minus 15 is 10. Similarly, you are going to get 35 minus 25, you will get it as 10 only. So common width of the class interval is 10. Then D column is what? D divided by C, that is D is minus 30 divided by 10 minus 3, minus 20 divided by minus 10, minus 20 divided by 10 you get minus 2, minus 10 divided by 10 you get minus 1, 0 by 10 is 0, 10 divided by 10 1, 20 by 10 is 2 and 30 divided by 10 is 3. We need FD dash column, so that is F column into D dash column you will multiply, that is 6 3s are 18 minus 18, 11 into minus 2 22, 7 into minus 1 is 7, 4 into 0 is 0, 4 into 1 is 4, 2 into 2 is 4, 1 into 3 is 3. When you add the FD dash column, you are getting summation FD dash, that is minus 36. So here put the values in the step deviation formula, that is assumed mean is 50 plus in bracket you may write FD dash is what? Minus 36 divided by 35, n value into class common class interval or common class width is 10. So when you solve the equation, again first you will solve this division part, minus 360 divided by 35. Okay, then you are getting it as 50 minus 10.29, where the final answer is here 39.71. So all the three methods will give you the same answer, which shows that your solution is correct. So today we have done both discrete and continuous data problems. I hope you have understood it, and for today this is sufficient. Thank you.